Today is Global Accessibility Awareness Day, and one organization has just announced a new offering to help the cause. The Global Accessibility Awareness Day Foundation has launched the AI Model Accessibility Checker. It's a new tool in collaboration with NYSE-listed company ServiceNow that evaluates and compares how well coding-focused large language models generate accessible code. Well, joining me now with more is Devon. He's a co-founder of Global Accessibility Awareness Day. Joe, it's great to have you on the show this morning. Of course, joining us from Las Vegas, as we see on our screen here. What more can you tell us?
Oh, gosh. It's so important that the code that the large language models release be accessible, because within about a year, more than 50% of the code will be written by AI, and we're going to see the numbers grow and grow and grow. And if that code is accessible for people with disabilities, then it's going to open the door for people with disabilities to be able to use mobile apps, websites, and all of the applications that are created by these large language models. And so I looked around and noticed that nobody was actually paying attention to this. So we put together a benchmark that analyzes all of it, and the results are out now, and everyone can see it at amac.ai. So that's AIMAC.ai.
What are tangible recommendations that you have, Joe, for how people can actually interact with AI if they do have a disability?
Well, if you have a disability, actually, it's been a wonderful year or two, because what the large language models are very good at is translating information from one type of source to another. So there's an app called Be My AI that essentially you can attach a camera to it, or if you have glasses, wearables, it takes the visual view and it translates it into auditory form. So, for example, a friend of mine, when they launched it, showed me that he's blind, by the way, and he showed me that he wanted to look at the menu. And I said, well, what if you want to see if it has a lemon chiffon pie, which that restaurant was famous for? And it just scanned the menu in about a second and was able to say immediately, oh, yes, there is a lemon chiffon pie. Here are some other options. And it's wonderful at doing these translations. It's also really good at generating closed captions, transcripts, and it's making it really cheap to do so.
What do you see as the opportunities here as we embrace AI really to make the world more accessible?
To tell you the truth, my goal here with this is to have the people that create the models pay attention to accessibility. It's going to be a game changer for the industry if they actually pay attention to these. And what was interesting about the results is that it was the open source small models that did the best. Of the top three, two of them were open source models. The third one in the top three was Google's Gemini Flash. If these models are generating more accessible code, we'll go from a place where today 96% of all the top million websites are inaccessible and very inaccessible, and we'll start to see that the applications become way more accessible. So that's the real opportunity here.
Joe, we so appreciate you taking the time and joining us to talk about this important move. That's Joe Devon. He's a co-founder of Global Accessibility Awareness Day.
Thank you so much.
Great to have you.